Kasama pa rin natin dito sa Kababayan Today for Theater Thursday, si Melody Butiu. Let's talk about the career highlights of such a talented actress such as herself. Melody, you are representing in the theater scene what it means to be Filipino-American, and you've been doing this for a very, very long time, which is very impressive because you're really out there. You're booking, you're on stage, and that's very admirable. I love the theater, and to see that, you know, the diversity that you bring to any production is amazing. So let's talk about your career and the highlights you've had. You've done so much work, but what can you distinctly remember when you were first starting out that was like, wow, I'm really doing this?
One of my favorite roles when I first got out of grad school was a play called The Intelligent Design of Jenny Chow, and it was written by Roland Jones, and I played this young, like a 22-year-old, agoraphobic, OCD, like just really struggling girl who was adopted from China and living with her adoptive family in the Valley. So I was Asian American, but I was a Valley girl, you know, and with her own struggle, she had a contentious relationship with her mother. It was like very funny and over the top, but also really hard-hitting family drama, and she decided to create a robot replica of herself. She's like a computer genius. So she decided to create a robot replica of herself to fly to China and find her biological mother. I mean,
leave it to the theater to come up with such amazing stories,
I know.
right?
It was this crazy role, but it was something that I just felt so close to and so excited about, and it was a part that I got to kind of run the whole gamut of emotions, you know. And I think also even earlier before that, like in college, I was with a theater company called Here and Now, and we would travel to different schools and to be able to tell our stories and to create and tell stories for kids, you know, for college kids who don't normally get to see these stories on TV or in the movies, was really forming, you know, for me. It was really one of those moments where I thought, oh, this is important, you know. Or, I mean, I know that it's not brain surgery or anything like that, but to be able to allow people to feel and express and connect is such a wonderful thing and such a gift, and that I get to do it, you know, as a job.
Yeah, the magic of theater. I'm a late theater convert. I just recently got into it a couple of years ago, but a lot of Filipinos are probably thinking, ano ba yung theater na yan? You know, but really it's not a profession that we're encouraged to pursue.
Oh yeah. Oh no, my parents wanted, my family thought, oh, you should be a nurse, or, you know, my mom was a nurse, and an honorable profession, and absolutely grateful for all that she contributed in her life. And my aunts and uncles, they're in the medical profession.
So how was it when you told your parents, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to pursue?
You know, I was really lucky. You know, I had aunts and uncles who thought, oh, this is good for a hobby. But my parents themselves were quite supportive. And my dad, you know, he was always encouraging. He said, you have a gift, you should share it, you should do it. And you know, I know there's a little trepidation with the stability of it and the kind of ups and downs that come with what we do, that come with acting. You know, you're always looking for the next job.
But it's so important that we're representing, because kukonti lang yung mga Pilipino, right?
Yeah.
And to be one of the few that's representing makes the next generation go, you know what, I can do that.
Yeah.
If they can do it, I can do it.
Absolutely. And to see, you know, to see young people at Here Lies Love, to see young Filipinos in the audience, not only learning about their history, but seeing it was almost a full Filipino cast.
I'm really getting goosebumps because I know a person that watched this, a nephew of mine who's half Filipino, whose life was changed after seeing this production. Yeah.
And it's not even just because a lot of young people, they don't know the history. It wasn't that long ago, but they don't know the history of martial law. They don't know the history of the people power revolution. And to see that portrayed and told in such a way that's not only entertaining but incredibly moving.
And life-changing sometimes too.
Absolutely. Like the first time I heard, there's a beautiful song in the show called God Draws Straight. And it's God Draws Straight but with crooked lines, where David Byrne, who wrote it, he wrote about what people witnessed.
Where can people get a copy of this music if they want to listen to it?
Absolutely. Well, it's on iTunes.
Okay, so I encourage all the Filipinos that are watching us right now, please, if you have not heard the soundtrack of Here Lies Love, nako, mamumove talaga kayo. It's available on iTunes. Check it out. Kasama pa rin natin dito sa Kababayan Today si Melody Butiu. Don't go away. We'll be right back.